Watchdog Kilo to my grid.
Losing Bravo. Archangel prepping fire.
Avenger 1-6, established above. On time and on time.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Hostile drop. Enemy stunned.
They're taking fire.
Hostile subjects.
Watchdog Kilo. Fuel reserves at 50%.
Hostiles initializing Watchdog Hilo.
No medals for second place. Crush those dirtbags.
Your Watchdog Hilo is being eliminated.
We're losing Alpha. We're securing Charlie. We've lost Alpha. No Charlie locked down. All mission objectives met. Way to make me proud.
We came, we saw, we fucking dominated. Can you smell that? Easy peasy. Lethal incoming.
Hardpoint. Capture the objective. Hardpoint locked down. We've claimed the advantage, now hold it. Hostiles have the hardpoint. We've given up the lead. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
I hope you know something about hand-to-hand combat!
ready to deploy.
He just made a fatal mistake!
Your sentry turret has been destroyed.
Hardpoint located.
He just made a fatal mistake!
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
He just made a fatal mistake!
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Stone requested watchdog helo on my grid.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
He just made a fatal
Tackle.
mistake!
Get a napalm strike on my beacon. Marine Hellstorm on my mark. Tackle. Drop care package on
He
my
just
beacon.
made a fatal mistake! He just made a fatal mistake! I hope you know something about hand-to-hand combat!
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
He just made a fatal mistake!
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Stone requested LDBR.
You're falling behind, Crimson. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Release napalm strike on my mark.
Fellow incoming!
Carver requesting UAV.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hostile RCXD in your AO.
You just made a fatal mistake!
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point
You
is
just
secure.
made a fatal mistake!
Hard point locked down.
You just made a fatal mistake!
Hard point is secure. Hard point is active.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead. TACOM, give me a UAV.
Hostiles have the hard point. Net call. Enemy watchdog Hilo inbound. Hard point located. Hard point active. Hard point locked down.
TACOM, stone requesting
You
naval
just
strike.
made a fatal mistake!
SAM turret established. Stone rock and care package LZ.
You just made a fatal mistake!
Sentry turret established.
Now that that's out of the way,
Hostiles have
let's
captured the hard point.
You just made a
Hard
fatal
point is
mistake!
secure. Hard point identified. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hard point is active.
Engaging for...
Requesting care package deployed. Requesting recon above.
We've taken the lead. Stay on task. Hard point located. Hard point active. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
You just made a fatal mistake!
Enemy RCXD detected. Hostiles reclaimed the lead. Hard point is secure.
You just made a fatal
Hostiles
mistake!
have the hard point.
TACOM, drop care package on my beacon.
Hard point locked down. We're winning. Keep it that way.
Delinquent.
Hard point is secure. Hostiles
You
have
know
captured the
something,
hard
but you
point.
just made a fatal mistake!
Operating RCXD.
Hard point identified. Hard point is active. Hostiles have the hard point. taken the lead.
Keep this man of
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint active.
keep this man of fatal mistake.
Hardpoint locked down.
Now that that's out of the way, let's take roll.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Enemy thermal gun. Now that that's out of the way, let's take roll.
Hardpoint is secure.
Now that that's out of the way, let's take roll.
Hardpoint identified.
Keep this man a fatal mistake.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active.
Delinquent.
Keep this man a fatal mistake.
Hardpoint locked down.
Now that that's
captured
out of the way,
hardpoint.
let's take roll. I hope you know something about hand-to-hand combat.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located.
Now that that's out of the
Hardpoint
way,
locked
let's
down.
take roll.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Eyes on hostile center. Keep this man a fatal mistake.
Bringing in recon.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Keep this man a fatal mistake.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified.
Keep this man a fatal mistake. Keep this man a fatal mistake.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemy UAV inbound.
Keep this man a fatal mistake. Keep this man a fatal mistake. I hope you know something about hand-to-hand combat.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Delinquent.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
You just made a fatal mistake.
Cover requested UAV.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Hostile counter UAV
You just made
established
a
above.
fatal mistake.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemy UAV inbound.
Made
Hardpoint
a fatal
active.
mistake.
Hardpoint is secure.
Now that that's out of the way, let's take roll. Now that that's out of the way, let's take roll.
Establish Watchdog Helo on station above.
I hope you know something about hand-to-hand
Hardpoint located.
You just made a fatal mistake.
Get a UAV on route.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Delinquent.
Hardpoint locked down.
Bringing in recon.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Tackle. Commence Watchdog Helo mission.
You just made a fatal mistake.
Hardpoint is
You
secure.
just made a fatal mistake.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down.
I hope you know something about hand-to-hand combat.
Hardpoint active. Enemy
You just
UAV
made a fatal
inbound.
mistake.
Hostile counter UAV established above. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Stone marking care package LZ.
Enemy
You
UAV
just made a
inbound.
fatal mistake.
Get a CUAV on station above.
Hardpoint located. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Hardpoint is active.
You just made a fatal mistake.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Telecom. Establish counter UAV overplay.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Hostile shot me. Finish the job.
is ours. Feel that? They're about to break. Give them a nudge.
Kane requesting CUAV.
Hardpoint located.
I hope you know something about
Hostiles have
hand-to-hand
captured the
combat.
hardpoint. Hardpoint is active.
Now that that's out of the way, he just made a fatal mistake.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure. Enemy CUAV inbound. Hostile UAV established overhead.
He just made a fatal mistake. He just made a fatal mistake.
They were already dead. They just hadn't realized it. Good job.